Hello to all the people in YouTube land.
Hi,
Welcome
everyone.
again. I'm Angie. We got Faye down here. We got Nadine on this side, and we got Miss Amber over here in the other corner. Welcome to my channel. Everybody's links are down below. There is now a mailing address if you'd like to send gifts to the ladies. You have to send them to me, and they must be granny approved before I forward them on to anybody else. So no weird shit, y'all. Seriously.
But a bag of dicks is okay.
A bag of candy dicks is acceptable, yes, because they're probably yummy. They will come in handy in future episodes and future life experiences. Who we got? We got Grumpy in the chat. We got Philip in the chat. Hey, boys. What's up?
Hey.
It's Saturday night, and I have missed y'all.
Saturday
It's been a
night.
long week, and I'm so glad. Chocolate buttholes, Grumpy.
That's a thing.
Is
You
it?
can actually, and you can go get chocolate made out of your own personal butthole.
Oh dear, no. No.
You can also get a keychain of your vagina.
Can
Of
you?
your
I didn't
labia?
know that.
Yeah, like that was on Etsy. All you had to do is send a picture, and they would sculpt your labia onto a keychain.
Grumpy.
But that was like 15 years ago, and I don't know if they're still making labia like keychains and stuff.
Yep.
But apparently they would try to get the colors right.
Oh, well, there you go. That's important.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really funny. Like, send me a picture of your crotch, and I'll give you some art back. Right. Okay.
It's absolutely terrifying to me.
That reminds me of that meme.
Oh.
What meme?
The girl's pregnant, and I sent them pictures of my vagina and my butthole.
Oh my!
And you're like, why have the butthole? I don't understand.
I don't get that either. That's bizarro.
To see if I'm pregnant, I sent a picture of my vagina and my butthole. I'm like, what?
You know what? Hi, Shadow Kitty. I will pretty much eat any chocolate in the shape of damn near anything. So as long as it has not actual touched said butthole, yeah, I'll eat a chocolate butthole. So.
No, apparently they make a mold. I don't know how they do it, but
I would assume that if it's an American thing, there's some FDA requirements of cleanliness. So I'm gonna trust the science here. Thank you.
That's proof I spend way too much time on the internet, though. I know you can get an edible butthole.
So weird.
I know you can get.
You really can find anything on the internet. You really can. That's wild.
What's happened to my life that I'm listening to people talk about?
Labia?
Well, no, candy buttholes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
well, maybe a keychains too is kind of,
I'm not even gonna. Oh, I have to say, Nerdy said vagina waffles. Waffles? Really? That's just horrifying. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think they're pretty. So, like, that's just not decoration to me.
No.
I've seen a few, and they're not pretty. Like, it's not a thing of beauty. Oh.
I used to make jokes at my former job. Yeah, very inappropriate, but like when you work in a place where there's a lot of religious people, it's funny to make like comments like, yeah, I just got a contract. You know they're gonna do like scratch and sniff labia. Yeah, it's gonna be mine. Mm-hmm. They're modeling after my junk. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Grumpy, you can't find what you never had.
Huh?
But Zinga. Oh my nose.
Oh, what a nice
Africa would keep its dust. Come here. You can have love. I know you want to see the ladies. Come here.
Georgia O'Keeffe chocolate. That's a sweetie.
She's my fluff baby.
Oh,
She's the best girl, aren't you? Are you the best girl? Yeah. She
she's so
can
precious.
pick those boys up. Those boys are bigger than her, and she still takes them down. Body slams them and just rolls them.
That's right. You get them.
She's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, what a sweetie.
Yeah. She's so cute.
Excuse me.
Such fluffy ears.
She's so cute.
Nerdy's funny. Wonder Lady has collected some of the finest scents from around the world for you to scratch and sniff.
There
That
you
would
go.
imply
You're
that I've
scratching
been
sniff stickers.
whoring.
You were the coolest kid ever if you had scratch and sniff stickers when I was little. So
Right?
Yeah,
and markers that smell like fruit.
I had
Yes.
those. They are hell of
Yes.
expensive.
Mhm.
They are very expensive, those markers.
Yes.
I got them every birthday.
Well, they were nice to use. They smelled good.
Yes. Philip's been practicing new songs. Awesome.
Yay.
Always improve your repertoire. I'm still trying to remember some of the stuff I used to do. My list has shrunk so my memory has gone.
You've been super busy this year, though.
I'm so glad you think that. That just makes me feel better. Thank you.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit. So,
I'm trying. I know. I'm mean to me. That's okay.
Yes, you are.
Sometimes it's what you got to do to get motivated in my world. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
that's what
get
I'm
it.
used to.
I get it.
Well, nobody else is going to kick my ass. They're all scared of me. So somebody's got to do it to get me to get up and do stuff. So, if it ain't me, who's gonna do it?
Yeah, it's called personal accountability, and you have plenty of that.
Okay.
Ooh, compliment. Deal with it.
I know.
Oh my.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I just let? Yeah. I'm just gearing up for my new YouTube channel where I'm just a bitch all the time. So
Don't look at it that way. I look at it as you being truthful, but sometimes the truth hurts.
yeah,
Unfortunately. But
Yeah.
yes, it does.
But I do believe that everybody should hear certain truths. So
yeah.
if you've got them, share them.
I think people forget that everybody is human. Nobody's fucking perfect, and blah blah blah. I really do. I think it's like, they said something good, so everything out of their mouth and their brain must be good. No, not everything. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's
Right.
that. Oh, I can find the truth with this person, capital T. No, there's no truth there. Maybe some, maybe a little, maybe something's useful. It's what you do with the information, not how they present it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
somebody's
agree.
purring. I think Fiona approved of that.
I
Oh.
think this message is cat approved.
Right.
God, I'm talking out my ass most of the time.
Well, you do pretty good.
Isn't
I
that farting?
try.
That's what I was like. If you're really doing that, then that's amazing. What a talent.
Yes, you don't know the mic is right next to my butt?
Oh, now I'm intrigued. I wonder what a real voice sounds like.
I was.
And
I
how
thought
does
you
your
said
butt have a-
voice and
how
not.
does your butt have a Jersey accent?
I thought you said voice and not breath. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh my goodness.
Her butt says dog.
My butt says dog.
Dog.
It's a lovely dog you have there.
Thank you. She's one of my favorite dogs.
It's so funny listening to someone from Texas say that.
It is too.
I'm just amused to a disgusting degree right now. Really happy.
That's why
Really happy.
you say dog or y'all. Every time she says y'all, I'm like, are you making fun of me?
Nope. Nope. I can't help it. I hear it all the time from my little sister. I'll call her up. What are y'all doing?
See, that's all right. I'm glad it has spread to the rest of the world like an infection from the south.
It has to.
I love it.
You make it sound like we need to itch that away.
Some
No,
penicillin
embrace
to clear up.
No,
Do they have a
embrace it.
cream for that, or do I need shots?
No, it's a perfect contraction. It absolutely could not be improved upon. So
Goodness, I had a.
It is better than yins. You
What's
heard
that?
that? Yins.
No.
and you guys, really?
I hate yin.
Who says
What?
like you guys?
What's yens?
It's the northern version of y'all.
Yeah, it's like
What?
ye put together.
Yeah, it's
Yin?
awful.
I've never heard that. Not
I'm
once.
I've never heard it
Unfortunately,
either.
I live in an area where they're like, we'll talk to yins later. And like, no, you won't talk to my yins later. I don't know what it is.
What yins? What kind of like?
Like
Yeah, it's-
ye-yuns.
What words are used in
Yeah.
yins?
What
Tell
what
me.
what what
Listen.
words are made to make that monstrosity?
I have no
You tell them,
idea.
but they're not listening to me. So go ahead.
It's like yins is basically you, ends, yins. And I'm like, ins is not a word, so how are you making yins?
Ones.
You ins?
You
Yeah.
ones.
You
You-
once?
You what?
You ones. Like okay, think youngins.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Instead of youngins, it's youans. Youans. Or no, it's yeans. So it's yins.
Yins.
But it's you
Yeah.
ones.
So-
You ones over there. You ones over there. Yins over there.
That makes me want to get out a fly swatter and slap someone in the mouth when
Right?
they say something
Yeah.
like that.
You should have
Like-
seen me. I'm
What?
16. The first time I heard yins, I was like, what the hell did you just call me? Because I'm from Philly. I'm like, I will reach through this phone and choke you. I don't know what you just called me, but I don't like it.
What is it? It sounds bad.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I think you're insulting me. I'm pretty sure.
That was money from China. Philip, yes. No. Yen, Y-E-N, is the money from China. Yens is
Yeah.
Y-E apostrophe U-N-S, I think.
When I was a
If
nanny,
you were going to spell it, I would think that's how it would be spelled.
Amber just made me think of this. I had my friends come with me to take the girls to a bowling alley because I've got 3 girls. I need to make sure that I have enough adults, someone to sit at the thing, someone to take people back and forth to the bathroom, and blah blah blah. Because I don't want these beautiful little girls kidnapped. So, and nothing's happened on my watch.
Nope.
Right.
So my friend gives the youngest one, she's 6 at the time, a compliment. But I think it was like, I think he said something along the lines of like, I'm glad to see you're being assertive. And she thought that he called her a name or made a smear on her character. So she took her bowling ball and slammed it into his lap, crushing his manhood.
Nice.
And I was like, she's assertive and aggressive.
Well, yeah.
And that kind of Amber just reminded me of that because she's like, I'm from Philly.
Right.
I'll get you. I don't know what that word means, but I'm going to get you.
Right.
People in Pennsylvania are just weird. They're
Pencil
mostly
puppy.
maggots. Oh.
Yeah.
He says that married to a Philly chick, which is in Pennsylvania. Just to note that for everybody.
Thank you for the compliment on the background. More lovely artwork done by our fabulous Wonder Lady, our resident
Aw.
artist. And this, although she didn't know it at the time, is a direct representation of my brain waves.
I just learned new tricks on my tablet, so I'll be able to make better art
Ooh.
soon.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to
Uh-huh.
see. Y'all don't
I
forget
can't
coming
wait
up in
to
August
do.
for Pointy Opinions. Y'all better go subscribe to her new channel.
Yeah.
Get
Yes.
that link too. I don't think it's in the description. Dang it. I just remembered that I didn't go fetch it first. Dang
Oh,
it.
it's fine.
Dang it. Well, we want some folks watching when you launch.
Oh, it'll
Uh,
probably be such a disaster.
I think it's going to be lovely.
I think 90% of the people I know are going to turn on me and go, die, bitch.
I know, but you do have a tendency to lean towards the negative when you surveying your own projects.
Oh, I piss people off all the time.
I think you think it's gonna be way worse than it really is. That's all I'm trying to say. I was trying to be nice, but I think you think it's gonna be way worse than it really is gonna be. It's gonna be fun. Hi, Purple. Long time no see.
Hi, Purple.
Hi, Purple. Well, you
Hi,
know me.
Purple.
I turn around and I say to people like, hey, you should try some therapy. And they're like, oh, end of the world. I'm a terrible person. No, I didn't call you a terrible person. I just think everyone should be in therapy. Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree with that. I think everybody should be in therapy.
At least
I'm currently
periodically.
not, but
Mental hygiene, Let's do mental hygiene.
get my therapy from YouTube right now.
Yeah.
It's better than none. So,
Well, it all depends on your source. 1, 2.
well, someone I trust gave it to me. So,
Yay!
yay.
I like being trusted. There's a lot of channels
Excuse
though
me.
who try to do mental health online, and I know they mean well.
Of
Right.
course.
I know they mean well, but like, oh, fuck. Yeah.
Mhm.
Do they?
I think
Like
they
some
do
of
mean
them.
well.
Some of them want to diagnose through a screen, and I find that so irresponsible.
Mhm.
I think you're trying to do harm.
I think
Mhm.
that they're breaking the law if they're diagnosing through the
Yeah.
screen. Because, like,
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I have ideas. Like, I think this person might be bipolar, or that person might, like, have major depression. But, like, I always tell them, if I tell them, like, hey, I think you are mentally ill and you need to, huh? Yeah, just go and get an eval. Don't even,
Right?
what do you think I have? Well, I think you have anxiety that's out of control, and I can't tell you how many people I've met who are just uncomfortable in their own skin to the
Sorry,
point
Purple, I
where,
have to disagree.
Right.
huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I did that talking over the thing.
No, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Purple says no one should ever take medical, legal, or mental health advice from the internet. And that's
Exactly. Except for when people tell you to go to a therapist. Go to a
Right.
therapist.
If they tell you to go see an expert in that field,
Yeah, go to
go
a doctor.
talk to a doctor, then
Hmm.
yes, take that advice. If they're
Yeah.
trying to tell you anything other than that, skip it.
I mean, like, I could tell people, hey, you know what? Strip off, dance in the moonlight, and, like, eat a bag of, boneless, fake, meatless chicken wings dipped in tears. Who cares? It's like, that's not going to work. Everyone knows that's not going to work. But doctors, go to a doctor. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, Kitty. I didn't mean to. Oh, sorry.
My doorknob head is here. Just
She's
look
still
up.
purring.
Yeah.
She's still purring.
Aw. That's
Yeah,
cute.
we're gonna pretend that we didn't just like eat dry food and we want wet food.
Well,
She's
double back
only
to
trying to
the-
bribe you. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to disagree with the statement no one should ever, because I have found good information on the internet. It is there. It does exist if you look for it. Just saying.
Mm.
Just saying. Okay. Go ahead with the cats. Now, I got to say my piece.
Theoretically says I dance strip naked every full moon.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you handle your business.
Well, usually you're showing your full moon if you're dancing naked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, what I think about it, like I told a friend of mine to call the police, and I'm glad I did because the threat that he got from his dad was a real one. And if he hadn't called the police, he would have been murdered.
Oh my.
Yeah. My friend calls me up in the middle of an afternoon one time and he says, "My dad just called me. He says he's on his way to kill me, my grandmother, and my mother. What do I do?" He's like, "Should I take that seriously?" I said, "Call the police." Well, by the
Mhm.
time the father got there, the police were there, so he drove his truck into the garage and he blew his head off. He wasn't kidding. He was coming to
Wow.
kill them all.
Wow.
Wow.
So, like, there's some advice online for you.
Mhm.
Well, now I just appreciate that. That's not what I meant.
Oh, I
think
know,
there is
but
some good information out there. There's some really bad shit too. So, but there is good information out there if you find it.
right, like I think, as I said, I think a lot of mental health channels, they try it, they mean well,
Mhm.
but like I would like to see more. Hey, get your butt to a doctor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
I watch a couple channels that are therapy based. And the one that I respond to is the one that says it's most likely this, but I can't diagnose you personally because I haven't done the work with you.
Right.
Go
Yes.
see a therapist. Now I can respect you because you didn't do the work with me.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
There's what's her name? Esther Perel? Is that it? Esther Perel might be. Anyway, she's like rock star good. Like total rock star good at it.
Cool.
I love her messages. I love listening to her. I love her messages. I like the way she comes to it. But the thing is, it's like,
Oh.
does she have all the answers? No. But is she damn good? Yeah.
yeah.
And it's a different way of thinking. And that's what I like. I like sometimes approaching something like, yeah, my therapist will recommend something and I'll be like, that doesn't suit me at all.
Right?
Like, you sit there, you laugh, like, it's not one size fits all. I would be miserable if I did that. And I'm not talking about like going to bed or cutting caffeine or things like that. I'm talking
Yeah.
about like, hey, you should go out in the sunshine. Sunshine gives me migraines.
Mhm.
I can only spend a certain amount of time in the light before I'm like toast.
Right.
Yeah, it's Esther Perel, Perel. She has a YouTube channel. She's wonderful.
Yeah. I'm a personal fan of Mickey Atkins.
Oh, okay.
She's constantly saying, I can't diagnose you here, but Go talk to a therapist. If you have these symptoms, go talk to a therapist.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I ran into one the other day who was just like, if you do this, you're a narcissist. And it was like, no, you
Right.
can't tell people that they're narcissists just because you don't.
Right.
But she's selling this stuff as if she's a freaking mental health. There's no way she's a mental health professional. There's no way that she's in therapy. And if she is, she just started, because it's like, yeah, you learn some vocabulary, but yeah, you don't. Mental health people don't say that. And then there was a mental health professional. He is a mental health professional. He has a channel, and he's making fun of his patients online. And it's like, you need to lose your license.
Yes.
Like, these are the people I'm talking about when I'm like, ah! Like, what are you doing? You can't do that. That's awful.
And can we bring up finding the right therapist for you is real important?
Oh, yes.
Because my last therapist tried to treat me like I was an extrovert. I am not. Don't do that. None of that shit works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not an extrovert, I can tell.
Like, don't do that. So I found one that's like, oh, you're an introvert. Okay, I can work with you. I'm like, thank goodness, because I can't do any of that shit over there that she was recommending.
I had a therapist who didn't respect boundaries and also had a vocabulary at the 3rd grade level and didn't understand half the words out of my mouth and didn't respect my boundaries on top of that, which I already said, so I'm repeating myself. But I fired her almost immediately because you know what? I can't communicate with someone like that.
Right.
Oh, and she bragged to me she never read a book on purpose.
Ew.
I mean, yeah, like it's any healthcare professional or anybody that at least purports to be educated at all. Don't ever brag that you've never read a book, because that just doesn't look like you're educated. Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking she got her degree the old-fashioned way.
What's the old-fashioned way?
Hand jobs and lip service.
Right.
Oh, yeah, this could be it too. That could definitely be it.
Well, she ended up sleeping with a patient and got kicked out. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see, I've heard of stuff like that. It weirds me out. Like a therapist that works in prison that sleeps with adult patients.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing with your life? Why would you do that?
Exactly. The thing is, it's like, again, it's people's labels don't define them as a person. You know, it's like you can't have a label and be a better person than someone else because you have a label. No, you're a good person if you have the actions of a good person.
Right.
You know, not the labels of a good person. There's like, oh my. Hello, I'm a good person because, yeah. No. No. It doesn't work that way.
I used to be a good person. I'm a bitch. No, that's not true. I wish it was true. It's not true.
I've had really unkind thoughts. All the time. A lot. Especially this week. Because I've been frustrated with people. And circumstances.
People are frustrating.
People are very frustrating.
Yep. I can totally get 100% behind that statement.
I just don't know how we got this far. You know, with technology and things like that. With it seems so unbalanced because society-wise, we are still like, if I stick my thumb in it, what will happen?
Is my hair sticking out enough to go, it's aliens?
Yeah.
It's aliens, don't you know?
Just needs to muss it up just a little. It'll work.
It's like I don't get that. I really don't get that. Whatever. Whatever. Really. We've landed on the moon. We drew a dick up there, and we're still arguing over who's got the better Sky Daddy when they're all supposed to be the same one. Huh?
That's the fucking
Yeah.
cracks me up. Had a fellow tell me the other day, I don't need religion. God hates religion. I have God. What? I'm just like, what? Okay. So you're making it up as you go. That's just as equally as sad.
Mhm.
That's cute.
Next thing he'll be like Jesus or whatever. We're all supposed to pray to him.
No, I believe
Yeah.
this guy seriously needs some real mental help. He has this
Oh.
numbers thing that he repeats over and over and over and over and over about he's found some weird code in the Bible and there's something wrong with this.
Oh, he's a Bible quote guy.
Oh, he's got this. I don't know. He may drop something else now. He used to have this beat up old pickup truck thing with Jesus stickers all over it, and the world has come in, repent, and the end of the world, and doomsday, blah blah, fucking blah. So,
Oh, I love those people. I ran into one a few
Man.
years ago.
he is, you cannot communicate with him. Like he absolutely doesn't respond at all to what you say. He just keeps repeating his little spiel.
Oh.
And he's gone. He is gone.
Wow.
I ran into one of those people at Lake Placid. I call them God botherers.
Hmm.
It's really sad. It's really sad that no one loves him enough to get him mental help. You know?
And that's the thing. This should have been a thing.
Should have
Years
been a
ago.
thing. Yep.
A lifetime ago.
Yep.
You know, I got mad at Elizabeth Warren. I get mad at Bernie Sanders too, because I keep hearing about the middle class. Do you know how much more money I'd have to make a month in order to be considered middle class? What about the working poor?
He had his shot at
Okay.
working things out. If he done blown it, he needs to push.
Oh no, I'm
the
talking
job
about
he's got right
Elizabeth
now.
Warren. They're
Oh, well,
talking
her
about the
too.
middle class. It's like, oh come on, can we worry about everyone, not just a certain group?
Yeah. That would be
Yeah.
nice.
How about helping the weakest of our society, the most disadvantaged? Can we raise everyone up, not just sorry, the middle class?
Right? There's not a middle class here where I live. You're either filthy rich or ridiculously poor. There's really not a in between much. There's a few, but it's really not a thing where I live. It's a retirement area, and you have either retired with a large pension and you got a big house and all that, or you are retired because you can't physically work no more and you live in some rundown dump, you know.
Yeah.
And there's just not a whole lot of in between at all around here. So what do? You know, that's nobody's looking to help the middle class. What fucking middle class? You know?
Exactly.
You're either the working poor or the non-working poor around here.
That's what drives me nuts. They're not talking about the working poor. They should be. And you've got homeless people with jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They work at Lowe's and this, that, and the other thing. It's like, how about a living wage for everyone instead of, oh, but the middle class. Fuck you people. Fuck you. Fuck yourselves. Just stop. You know, what is this, a class system? What the? You know, and I keep hearing, oh, this person, you know, like their divorce settlement is $300,000 a month. Okay. That's their business.
What?
Wouldn't take that much for me to be a happy person. 300,000 a month? Fine. Go for it.
Yeah. Hey, that I'll settle for that for a year. I don't need it to be monthly.
300,000 a year would be way above my wildest aspirations.
Yeah, if that was
Yeah.
me, all my friends would be rich too. So we'd all be set up for a while.
It'd be like, hey, Nadine, Amber, Angie, we're all gonna get new Roombas.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
the kind that clean out their own bin.
Oh no! Do they have those?
They do. Where it goes and docks into its little station, it's got a little zzzz that sucks out the dirt from the actual robot, so you don't have to dump it.
Oh my goodness!
We have to dump the collection station, but it's not every 20 minutes or so, depending on how many dog tumbleweeds I have floating around the house.
I was
Hey,
vacuuming the
diesel
other day.
fills up
You
fast
don't.
around here.
I didn't realize that the 40-year-old carpet in the side bedroom is as bad as it was because it kept filling up the canister,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh,
Same.
okay, because I figured this time I would vacuum until it was clear, and then I remembered I couldn't do this last time. I try every month to vacuum that thing until it's completely clear because I never go in that room because I itch.
Yep.
It makes me itch. I hate that. I need a new
It's
carpet.
that old. It could be made out of toxic stuff, you know. You
I know.
have to get rid of it.
That's what I'm hoping to do, but like first comes the dryer.
Gotcha.
I have a list of things I need to upgrade. I need a new dryer because mine is dead. I need a new ceiling fan because it died. I need a what do you call it? Air fryer because I want one. I do.
I like
I
mine.
I agree with you.
Greatest
It's,
thing ever, like I thought it was going to be. I like it. Don't get me wrong. There are instances where it's perfect, but
my brother has one, and there's certain fries that don't do very well in it, but there's this one kind that does, and it just turns out fantastic. You couldn't tell the difference, except for the,
Well, my sister puts ravioli in it.
Yeah.
Without the sauce, and she'll like fry the pasta, and it's wonderful.
Okay.
I want to make eggplant parm in there.
Ooh.
Mine says you can make all kinds of stuff in it. I'm usually using it for egg rolls or fish sticks or chicken nuggets or something like that. Feed the children quickly before they, mutiny.
I'm just, you got to, or they'll like chew on you. They're like cats. It's like, oh, is she dead? There are no snacks. I'm gonna eat the toast. Ah! I'm asleep. What are you doing? There's no snacks.
There's no snacks. We found finger food down by your feet.
Exactly. Children are like rodents. If they don't have anything to gnaw on, their teeth will get too long and then they'll die. You always have to give them something. Yeah. That's all they do is eat.
Oh yeah.
Eat and talk.
Eat, talk. It's either coming in their mouth or leaving their mouth. It's all bullshit anyway.
Yada 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 yada. On your own teeth, nerdy. Well, that sounds painful. Ow. Yep, that made my teeth hurt just thinking about it.
Yep.
I grind my teeth at night and I wake up in the morning with a headache. It's like, oh no, I was grinding again.
Yeah, I grit my teeth bad all the time. So
I don't.
It's worse when you accidentally, like you're chewing on something and your front teeth just kind of go. And,
I've done that.
Oh, it kills me.
Maybe you are a rodent. Maybe you need to
rodent.
gnaw on things more.
I am not an animal. Animal man.
I I cracked my jaw while eating last night, and it hurt so bad that I could barely finish supper, and it was like a stew. So I just kind of smushed it in under my tongue to finish eating it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it hurts so bad I like literally couldn't close my jaw.
Ouch.
I've been going to bed and having to wake up to take an ibuprofen because I've been clenching my teeth, not gnawing, not grinding, just clenching. And I've
Yeah.
been doing that all day too, and it's been giving me massive headaches.
Well, with all the drama your cats have put you through in the last week or so, I have no doubt you're clenching your jaw.
You have no idea.
Purple says, I no longer have any teeth. Well, I think there are benefits to that too, because now you don't have to ever worry about a toothache. And I know people with absolute leather gums, they can eat whatever they want. So just toughen them up, honey. The smell from ass is horrible. Oh my God, Grumpy. Well, at least you warned her. Don't go downstairs, Amber.
What?
Nice. So it's a good thing Amber's upstairs. The smell from ass is horrible. Well, I don't know whose ass, but don't go down there, Amber.
Probably doggy or kitty.
Probably Grumpy or Kitty.
Yeah, probably Grumpy because he's the one who announced it. You smelt it. You dealt it, buddy. Tooth, but you still get toothache. It can't be a toothache if there's no tooth.
You get phantom toothaches. You do.
Get gum aches, and if there maybe is a root tip or something left from something there, that could be painful.
Oh yeah, like
Mouth
a
pain.
tooth sliver that needs to work its way out. You ever have that happen?
Yes.
A bit of whatever comes out after a while, and you're like, oh, that's why it hurt.
Oh my.
Ouch.
Amber, get you some Ozium, because that's what I spray my husband with when he smells bad. And it won't. Just don't get it in their eyes. They'll be okay.
Just get it in his eyes.
Absolute scent stopper. It'll kill it in its tracks and still leave the offending character alive.
Oh my. Oh,
And headaches. Nerdy the headless rodent.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Josiah.
Hi, Josiah.
To the circus.
yeah.
You did
See,
the very
now you did it, Angie. He
What?
said challenge accepted.
Oh,
Oh
you can get it.
no.
No,
Yeah.
get the Ozium. Get it.
Stick your
If you
butt
can't
out
find
the
it in the air freshener
window.
section, look in the automotive section where the car air fresheners are.
Okay.
That's where it originated.
Actually, that stuff really does work.
It works fantastic. It'll kill the smell of a perm in 2 seconds, man.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Yep.
I learned about it. I had a lady in the beauty
It
shop.
takes.
Get
Yep.
the Ozium!
It takes away it. It has a scent, but it will neutralize almost any
It's just a
odor.
clean
Almost any.
smell. Yeah, it's just a clean smell. Hi, Randolph. What? Randolph's here.
Yay! We're popular this week.
Wow.
What did we
Ooh.
do?
And they got here before we had to say goodbye. Sweet.
Yeah.
Listen, Grumpy, you better stop.
Uh,
Time to
Make
make
chili and
chili.
eggs.
Don't make me file for divorce. Don't make me do it.
Okay,
Take care.
you don't want to mess this up, Grumpy. Grumpy.
Groupie.
whatever your name is.
Because
Amber's
and if you run that off, you'll never be okay again. Trust me.
Amber's groupie's a grumpy.
Exactly.
Yes. And I will
my.
plug it in. Wait till he's asleep. Boop. There you go.
Oh, that's great. I
I didn't know y'all were groupies. That's funny.
Have you ever slept in a room with someone who like farts all night while they sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that truly is. Because, you know, if you've been holding it all day or whatever and you go to sleep and you relax, it's like, I mean, you know, it's gonna. So
I'm not talking about the occasional. I'm talking
Not
about
either.
it's a machine gun.
all night
Yep.
long. Yep.
Mhm.
You wonder if it's like, oh, do you need a washcloth?
Mhm. Or please don't do that on my new sheets.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
tap them on the shoulder. Do you need a washcloth? Are you
It's just
okay?
air. It's just air.
You hope so every night. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
The older I get, the less I'm able to trust the farts, but still, if I'm sleeping, whatever happens, happens, God.
Hey,
Not my new
a few
sheets.
months ago I trusted a fart I shouldn't have.
Me too. It happens. It
It
absolutely happens.
happens.
However, I'm gonna fart in my sleep. It's just gonna happen. It's automatic. I told my husband that like
Oh, we all do it.
early
Yeah.
on in the relationship. I'm a tutor, so if you have a problem with that, you should go away now because I'm a tutor.
Well, when my family comes to visit and blah 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 blah, like everyone is everywhere. Like there are people sleeping on the floor, there are people sleeping on chairs, there are people sleeping on all the couches. Some people are sleeping outside in tents, and
Hippie commune is what it sounds like you're describing.
no, it's just a large Irish family like
Oh,
squeezing
okay,
into
gotcha.
a 2-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. Anyway, I'm sleeping on the floor, my mom's in her bed, and she lets one rip like a machine gun. And it lasted a long time. And she just kept that up for the longest time. And I wanted to wake her up and say, do you need a washcloth? But I didn't. You know, because you don't want her to reset and go through all that again. You don't want to hit the reset button like, oh, I'm awake now. My guts think they're awake. I'm going to go back to sleep and still let off like a couple of gallons of gas into the room. So,
my statement is it's either that or I'm going to explode, and that's a mess you don't want to have to clean up.
Grumpy likes to get walking farts in Walmart.
I
If
am
only he kept them in Walmart,
right.
we
Yeah,
would be
crop
okay.
Crop dust in the aisles. It happens too.
He
I've
cropped
done
us
it.
the-
On anybody.
I've done it. And I have a friend who's really sensitive to perfume and smells and stuff like that.
Mhm.
She ran into her friend and they were talking. I'm like, we need to keep moving. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, we need to keep moving. She's looking at me. She's like, okay. And we just kept moving. And you know, every time she paused too long for more than just like grabbing something, it was like, we need to keep moving.
I'll stop
You know,
here.
and we finally got outside. I'm like, yeah,
Following me.
yeah, I am my own Glade plugin at the moment. So it must have been something I ate because yeah, that's I haven't farted that much in years. Like that's years worth. And they're
Put 'em
warm,
down.
so we need to keep moving.
Oh my.
And she's laughing at me. She's like, "It's fine." I'm like, "No, you're sensitive to smell. I'm not gonna fill your nose with my ass molecules. Fuck you."
What's nice is I work with a lady who's
Yeah.
one of my closest friends, doesn't have a smell. So if ever you are gassy at work, you go over to her cubicle, you let it go. She can't smell it, and everybody thinks it was her fault. It's a great app.
I
Oh
love
my.
that.
Aw, poor thing.
That is awesome. My second husband had no sense of smell. It was fun. I used to put ingredients in his food that I knew he didn't like just because I knew he couldn't really taste it. Tell him.
Oh my
"I put sour
goodness.
cream in that. I put sour. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Well, I can taste it. No, you can't. You're lying. But I know it's in there. I don't care. I put it in there. You couldn't taste it, and we all enjoyed it. So get over it. You know? But in
I think
Germany, you
that's a
wouldn't
riot.
know. You know.
I think that's a riot.
I'm just grateful Grumpy doesn't do that to me. I have no taste buds. Coke, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, it all tastes the same to me. So, if you start messing with my food, I'm going
I
to be
can't
like,
tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke either, I'll tell you the truth.
yeah, I have no idea.
I can. I used to be able to. I don't know that I could anymore because I started drinking Coke Zero for a while. And so now any kind of soda, since I switched to the apple water stuff, all the sodas taste kind of yucky to me. So
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
kinda, except for I really miss the caffeine.
Mm,
Pretty
you
sure
really
that's why
don't
I've been
need it
lazy
though.
slug for the last 2 months.
But could you ladies always tell the difference from Mellow Yellow to Mountain Dew?
I don't like it, so
Yeah, I didn't like either one of them, but they're both a little bit different. Mellow Yellow is more.
I've had Mountain Dew. I don't remember ever having Mellow Yellow, but I may have when I was really young. But without,
See, I couldn't tell the difference between them. And
I could
Dr.
tell the
Pepper
difference.
I won't
tastes like
drink
root
anything
beer.
the color of antifreeze.
Yeah, I
Pepper is
drink.
not root beer. Dr. Pepper is Mr. Pibb.
Yeah, I
See,
can
it
tell
all
the
tastes the
difference
same.
I like
between the
root
different
beer. I don't like Dr.
pops.
Pepper. I'm trying to remember what Mellow Yellow tasted like. One of them was more like citrusy. The other one was more soda. And I can't remember which one because I didn't like either one of them. So
I
don't know.
could tell the difference between the brands
I
of
can't.
stuff.
Baby. Hey, baby. Smiling.
It was just when someone first offered me Mountain Dew, I took a look at it and I was like, I'm not comfortable drinking something that looks like it belongs in my radiator.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it really does look like antifreeze. I'll give you
It
that.
does.
I can't do it.
But I try every new flavor of Mountain Dew, so apparently I don't have that issue.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine if you drink it. It's
I'm
fine if
like-
you enjoy it.
Baja, sangria, watermelon. Let's try it. Whatever.
I would try something that was watermelon flavored. If there's watermelon Mountain Dew, I might try that.
There is. I'm drinking the Mountain
Caffeinated
Dew
watermelon?
Zero.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Mountain Dew watermelon. I have a whole case of it that I've been drinking. That is Mountain Dew Zero
Nice.
watermelon. So yeah.
Wow, nice.
I'm gonna have to give that a try.
Now I want to eat watermelon. It's all your fault.
I like sugar-free watermelon gum. So,
Yes.
even though I'm not a gum person per se, I think gum chewing is weird, and watching someone else chew gum is gross. Stop.
All I know is
That stuff always wears me out.
my spit is metallic still.
What? Say that again. I didn't hear you. You got really quiet for a second.
My spit is metallic.
Yeah, you sound muffled.
Really?
Yes.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Now say it again.
My spit tastes like metal.
My spit tastes like metal. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's all I know.
That could be.
What kind of metal?
Iron, apparently.
Well, there you go. Overdose of iron. I don't know.
Everything tastes like metal.
That's no good.
No.
Yeah.
I hope it goes away soon.
It should.
Yes.
So. Ouch! Get off me! No claws on the dress. Stop.
Oh.
Mezzo mix. half Coke, half Fanta. Very German. Fanta.
Why would you water down Fanta?
Fanta is like grape or orange.
Orange, strawberry.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not sure why you would mix that with cola.
I don't know. I have put lemonade in cola. Pink lemonade and cola is pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I have to broaden my horizons and try that. But
You
Hey,
just put a tiny bit, like 2
Nadine made me
tablespoons.
try peanut butter and cheese, so I'm just about up for everything.
peanut butter and cheese?
It was surprisingly pretty damn good, actually.
It is.
What kind of
Josiah did it
cheese?
to me.
But it actually was
Just a cheddar or whatever, just a chunk of cheddar cheese with some peanut butter on top of it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yep, it's actually pretty good.
I was very, very doubtful when Josiah told me.
Mhm.
Yes.
And
I don't think I could deal
then
with
it's
the
like, yeah.
mouthfeel for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. Y'all have seen the little cheese crackers, right? That come in the little 6-packs of cheesy crackers with peanut butter on them. It's kind of the same idea, but
Yeah, I hate them.
not
okay.
bad. It's not
Now
bad.
that you said that, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I
Yeah.
love those. So
Really?
I don't like the cheesy crackers, but the actual cheese with some peanut butter on it was pretty good.
I think that maybe eating a mummy covered in peanut butter might taste better than that. Because
Yeah.
it's so dried out and desiccated and awful. I don't
listen,
like those
Grumpy,
crackers.
stop.
What? What do you say?
Him and his peanut butter and pickles. Listen, I didn't get him pregnant
Yeah.
on purpose, and I don't need to hear this.
Oh my. Does he really eat peanut butter and pickles?
He does. He makes a sandwich out of it. He's
Oh.
like, you gotta try it before you knock it. No, I can knock it before I try it. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
ruin my pickles with peanut butter.
Right.
Yeah, I don't care a lot for pickles. Like if I'm going to eat a pickle, it's just going to be eat a pickle. I don't want it on anything.
I want it on
yeah,
my tuna
I think
fish
the
sandwich.
sweet and the salty
I
and the
can-
sweet go together because I like that kind of stuff. So I would take a bite.
cannot.
I would try it, Grumpy. I would absolutely. If you give me a bite of your peanut butter and pickle sandwich, I'd try it. But I'm not making a whole peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
Well, there you
I
go,
probably would
Grumpy.
like it.
You
I don't
go
like
annoy Angie and leave me alone because that's nasty.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
do a fold over, Angie, and eat it on camera.
I don't have to do anything.
Gonna have to. Gonna have to.
I'll tell you what. I'll think about it. But I'm out of pickles right now. So
Okay.
There
Fair
I
enough.
went to buy I went to the grocery store and I
you
couldn't
go,
find
Grumpy.
the kind of jelly that I like, which is red plum. They didn't have any, and I was angry. But that means I
No.
have to go to the expensive store down the street because I bet they've got some, and I bet they got 5 different prices on it, and you're going to pay top dollar. Peanut butter, cheese, and pickled sandwich.
Listen, no.
No. Pickles on
No.
anything is bad. I like sweet pickle
No.
relish on my hot dog, but that's as pickly as I like to get.
My sister will make peanut butter and bacon sandwiches.
I gag at
See,
the smell of pickles and
I would
relishes and
try
ketchup.
peanut butter and bacon
I would try
long
peanut butter.
before I would
Yes.
try peanut butter and pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are at least 2 things I like. Yeah, we'll try to put them together, see how that works. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know I like
She'll also do
like
peanut
bacon and
butter,
syrup.
bacon, and banana.
Nope. Now you lost me with the banana. Nope.
peanut butter and bananas good together, but I don't know. About
I'd have to try the peanut butter and bacon by itself first to see if it was okay before I put the bacon and the peanut butter on the banana.
Well, you're gonna have to try it and get back to me.
Alrighty.
Which means you're gonna have to eat bacon because I can't eat bacon
Since
anymore.
it's almost time to go, and I said it right at the very beginning of the show. I'm gonna say it again. There is a link. Well, it's not a link. There is a thing below in the description. There is a physical address that you can send things too.
Mhm.
Sour bag of dicks or something like that. We would totally be okay with that. Don't send me peanut butter and pickles because I don't think that's going to ship very well. But if you want to
Ah!
send something to the ladies at Girls Night, you may send it there. This is not my home address, but it will come to me, and I will approve it and send it on to the ladies. If you send icky stuff, you will be banished. Chocolate, anything is fine. Don't care if it's shaped like a butthole. That's fine. It can be shaped like whatever. I'm gonna eat it if it's chocolate. Especially milk chocolate is my favorite. I think Faye is a dark chocolate person. I'm not sure, but I don't know. She's not much into sweet stuff, so we have some sour, sugar-free options is a good thing too.
Yeah, sugar free is definitely the thing for me. But next week I will no longer be 50.
Wow.
Gonna be your birthday.
Mhm.
6 more days.
Oh yeah. Which means I'm gonna be in hell on Friday. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, happy birthday. Leave me alone.
Don't leave me alone. Put it on Facebook. I never look at that. Go leave me alone.
I don't wanna. I don't care about my birthday. And my dad's like, "What do you want?" So I told him, and he's like, "Oh, that's practical."
I was gonna send you a birthday present, but I'm full on broke right now, so
No,
can't
don't bother.
do it. Can't do it. But I
Don't
love
bother.
you.
I'm skipping my birthday this year.
If you want to send Faye something, send her a Chewy.com gift certificate. Cat treats are in short supply lately.
or a lock for the cabinet or something, so the cat doesn't get in and steal all the food that she's actually got.
Yeah, did you see the pictures of what my fucking cats did?
No.
No, you had those
Holy
in
shit.
the admin thing, not in the gift thing.
I put them in the regular
Oh, did
thing
you?
because I sent them to Chewy.com. It's like,
Gotcha.
this is your fault.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know what they do. I don't know if they like smear bags with like fucking catnip or the boxes. Because when a box of their stuff comes, they're like, "Ooh, that's mine." It's like, how do you know? Like Fiona will start biting through the cardboard. Little bitch.
Right.
She chewed a hole through an IM's bag. That's impressive.
hmm
And then Finley chewed up a whole, like 2 whole packages of meat sticks. And that's like
Wow.
tinfoil and plastic. Like,
Right.
what the hell? They're awful. Do you have that problem? Like, do your cats attack everything?
No.
No.
It's just me, huh?
Yeah.
It's you and
Well,
your-
my cats are spoiled rotten. They have every toy under the sun. They have 2 cat trees. They have a homemade fort. And I sprinkle catnip on every one of those things so they leave me alone. And it
Yes.
works.
Oh. Well, I've tried some of that, but they're awful.
Catnip on everything works. They scratch the crap out of their catnip toys.
Mine is just
Yeah.
over the moon because I bought her a new cardboard scratcher.
Yes.
Slept on it last night. She was so happy to have it.
At least once a month I get them new cat scratchers too.
Yeah.
To keep them happy, once a month they get new cat scratchers. And I pour catnip all over them so they know this is yours to scratch.
Yep.
Leave me alone.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to do something.
It's time to go, ladies.
Okay, I know what I'm buying myself for my birthday.
What?
An eye pencil.
A what?
Eye pencil.
Oh, cool.
So I can draw better.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.